Hey guys, Miss Tam here. I just want to stop in and talk about some acronyms that we are going to be using in the upcoming week. And that is LCM, which we've already used, and GCF. That's our new one. So LCM is the least common multiple. Greatest common factor is GCF. So while we might be thinking to ourselves, multiple and factor, they both have to do with multiplication, which is correct. However, LCM, the multiple, is literally multiplying the number by 1, then by 2, then by 3, and so on. And then greatest common factor, however, is looking at the factors of that number. What does that mean? It's looking at what numbers can you use to multiply and get the number you're looking at. So let's see if this is going to be amazing right now, which doesn't look like it's going to help me out. Okay. Okay, there we are. All right, so least common multiple. What are the multiples of 12? So literally what I told you last week, what I want you guys to do is think about what is 12 times 1? It's 12. Sorry about that little dot. What is 12 times 2? 24. Then we've got 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, right? Okay, but what are the multiples of 14? Same thing. 14, what is 14 2 times? You can also go 14 plus 14, right? Which will be 28. Same thing here. If you don't know 14 times 3, you can go 28 plus 14, which is 42, 56, 70, 84. Okay, look, we found our LCM, which is 84. And I will circle it in a moment. But now what I want to do is come down here to the greatest common factor. Again, the factor is a number that you can multiply another number by to get the product. 1 times 1, a million times 2 million. Okay, so for this one, what are the factors? What are the numbers we can use to multiply with each other to get 12? Obviously, we can use number 1. Okay, 1 times 12 is 12, right? Can we use 2? Yes, right? 2 times 6 is 12. Can we use 3? 3 times 4. So that means we can use 4. Can we use 5? Is 5 I almost said multiple. Is 5 a factor of 12? And the answer is no. The next one, not 65, sorry, will be 6. 6 times 2. And then 12 is a factor of itself. Same thing with 14. 1 is always a factor, okay? And then we have 2 times 7, so we can use that too, which means we can use the 7. There's no 6 times anything, right, to equal 14. And then our last one is going to be 14. Now, the greatest common factor is the largest match. And in this case, the largest match just so happens to be 2. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to circle this. Here is our LCM. It was 84. But our greatest common factor between the same numbers, right, is 2. So we have 12 and 14, LCM is 84. 12 and 14's greatest common factor, however, is 2.